Hey guys, my name's Jordan, and in this video you're going to learn why social media marketing is the biggest opportunity out there right now. I'm going to be teaching you step by step how to get started with zero in the bank no matter where you are in the world, and why my unique strategy is the best. Later in this video I'm going to be talking about how I get results like this. Yeah, that's Jane. Jane's one of my restaurant clients. She's messaged me there to let me know she got 1,350 first-time customers last month, but more on that later. Now, just before we get into the bulk of the video, my channel has been growing at a ridiculous rate recently. I've just hit 2,500 subs, so thank you to each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel. If you're not, smash that subscribe button for me. In this video, I'm going to be doing the biggest giveaway I have ever done, and one in every 100 people who like and comment on this video are going to win. So what are you going to win? You're going to get a 3-month mentorship package. This is going to be transformational for you. We're going to kickstart it with an hour-long strategy call talking about your short and long-term goals, whether you've just started out, you have no experience whatsoever, or maybe you've even got an agency set up and you want to know how to scale it to the next level. We're going to go through all of that, and then you're going to get 3 months access to my personal mobile phone number where you can message me anytime and get my mentorship and my guidance. So again, to enter this competition, all you need to do is smash that like button and comment below your short and long-term business goals, and I'm going to randomly pick one out of every 100 people to enter. Now, you're actually all winners today, because if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to be giving each and every one of you something absolutely priceless. Now, for those of you watching this who don't know who I am, you've never seen my face before, my name's Jordan, I'm 23, I'm from a place in the UK called Norwich, and I've spent my whole life trying to figure out how to escape the rat race of employment. And then last year, I stumbled across social media marketing, and to cut a long story short, within 2 weeks of starting, I generated enough income to quit my full-time job, and fast forward to today, I mentor people all over the world, just like you, in the pursuit for a better life, to encourage you to take action, grab your life by the balls, and live a life of freedom. Those of you that have seen my videos before will know that I have a no fluff rule. I just give you strong, actionable steps which you can implement, and I do this because when I first started, I would watch videos just like this and sit there thinking, just get to the point, man, teach me how to make money. And you're probably doing the exact same thing right now, because all you want to do is know how to grow a successful business in the shortest amount of time possible. Well, reality check, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. To make a success of a social media marketing agency, you need to put in hard work, and you need to be willing to take action. If you're willing to do that, then we're good to go. And just to put this into context for you, to grow a 6-figure business from social media marketing, all you need to do is get 3 clients a month for 3 months. 3 clients a month. I'm hoping that you can now realise why social media marketing is the biggest opportunity out there right now. Now I'm going to stop rambling. Let's go upstairs, let's get onto my Mac, and let me teach you how you can do this. So first of all, I just want to start by answering a question which I get all the time, and that's, do I need experience or money to get started? No, you don't need either. When I first started, I had no experience whatsoever with social media marketing. I didn't have a website, I didn't have a logo, I didn't have business cards. You don't need any of that to grow a successful agency. So what is social media marketing? Well, it's the management of a company's social media pages and their paid online advertisement. Now, our job is to generate them more revenue per month. So we approach businesses to manage their social media pages and their online advertisement, because we want to get them more customers per month through paid online advertisement. Now, we can get paid between £1,000 and £10,000 per month to do this. Now, I know what you're thinking, and I thought the same thing when I first started. Why on earth would a business pay me £1,000 to £10,000 per month to manage their social media pages and their paid online advertisement? Well, let me just bring you back to that screenshot I showed you right at the start of this video. I got one of my clients last month 1,350 first-time customers. Now, granted, they're a big restaurant, but let's say the average person spends £20 in that restaurant. You do the maths, and do you really think that they'd be worried about £1,000 or even £10,000 service charge? Of course they wouldn't. Now, just to be clear, those results aren't typical. I've had an exceptional couple of months of them, but even if I generated quarter of that amount of customers, this would still be worth it for them. And it's not just large companies you're reaching out to. Actually, the bulk of your business will be small brick and mortar businesses, and you'll be able to get a service charge which is relative to the amount of value you can bring to them. Now, I know what you're thinking. How on earth am I going to get results for clients when I have absolutely no experience whatsoever? Well, neither did I. When I first started, I was a complete beginner. I'd never even ran an advert in my life, but I read books, I took courses, I watched YouTube videos, I tested out different methods until I found specific strategies which got ridiculous results and were so easy to implement that absolutely anybody could do it. And I mean that, once you know what to do, it is so easy, and at times you'll have yourself questioning, I cannot believe that people are paying me to do this. Now let's get started. There are 3 secrets that you need to know in order to launch a successful agency. Secret 1, how to get started even if you've got a 9 to 5 or you're in full-time education. Secret 2, how to sign clients with 0 sales experience. And secret 3, how to get ridiculous results for clients without ever running an ad before. So let's jump into secret 1, how to get started even if you've got a full-time job or you're in full-time education. Now, as I've already said, when I first started, I had a full-time job and I quit within 2 weeks. I am living proof that even if you've got full-time commitments, you can still make a success of this. So what are the steps that you need to take to get started? The first thing you need to do is prospect. So what is a prospect? A prospect is a potential client, a potential business that you can reach out to. You need to know where to look, who to look for, and how to record them, so how to save that information. So where to look for prospects? Well, being in social media marketing, the obvious place to look would be social media. So we want to utilize the most popular platform, and that is Facebook. So you want to head over to Facebook, go on your search bar and search for businesses in your area. So for instance, restaurants in whatever area of the world you're in. Now you don't just have to use Facebook, you can use Google, you can use LinkedIn, or you can utilize your local knowledge because you'll know the companies in your local area. So who do we need to look for? Well, first of all businesses are suitable for social media marketing, and when I first started, I would reach out to every single business that I could get my hands on. But I quickly realised that there are certain niches, certain industries that you can reach out to which are more profitable and you can get an easier return on investment for, such as restaurants, for example. Now, another thing to look out for are single location businesses. Why single location businesses? Because the owner usually works there. And when we're contacting these businesses, it will make our lives 10 times easier to get hold of the business owner. Now, when prospecting, you want to put together a list of all your potential customers. So you need to know how to record that data. Now, you can, of course, write down a list of all your potential customers, all the businesses that you can reach out to, but the easiest way that I find would be to put together an Excel spreadsheet and use that as a sales database. Now, step 2, you need to know how to secure meetings. So you've just put together a list of all your potential clients and you need to start reaching out to them. So what's the purpose of your first contact? What do you think is going to happen if you call up that business owner, they've never spoken to you before, and the first thing you start doing is pitching to them over the phone? They're probably going to hang up on you, end up hating you, and it's just not going to work at all. No one likes a telesalesman. So the purpose of our call, our goal, is to set 15 to 30 minutes in which we can come in and sit down with the owner. Now, how can we contact them? We can utilize cold calling, door-to-door, or emailing, in that order. When I first started, because I didn't think I had much time because I was working full-time, I just sent out loads of emails to all my potential customers and got absolutely no responses. In fact, actually, I think I just got one no, like straight away on email. And so I wanted to try something else. I was terrified of cold calling, but I picked up the phone. I set a day aside that I could start calling, and within that same day, I had set 2 meetings, and they were actually the first 2 clients that I ended up signing up, and the first 2 clients that enabled me to quit my full-time job. So cold calling, without a doubt, is the most effective way to secure meetings with business owners. It's how I have obtained 95% of my clients. The most important thing about cold calling is your tone. Your tone is absolutely everything you have when you're speaking to someone over the phone. You do not want to sound like a salesman in any way, shape, or form. So you can't just jump onto the call and be like, "Hi, my name's Jordan, I want to make you more money per month. Can I come in and show you my packages?" It's like, no, it's not going to work. They're going to be like, "Oh, for Christ's sake, another salesman." They're going to hang up the phone and you're going to lose your chances with that business. So you want to be relaxed when you're speaking to a business owner over the phone, and you need to diffuse them. And the best way for you to do that is by one of the first things you want to say to them is that you know they're busy. So you want to acknowledge the fact that they're busy, say that you're busy as well, and you're going to be quick. So you speak to a business owner and say, "Hi, my name's Jordan, I know you're busy, so am I, so let me be quick." And then you move on to your pitch. And that's the easiest way for you to diffuse a business owner and the easiest way for you to not sound salesy, because you're basically saying, "Look, you're a busy man, I'm a busy man, I just want to have a chat with you." And they're going to be diffused straight away and going to be far more likely to take your call and actually listen to what you have to say. And then you want to go on to setting your meeting. So how do you find time to cold call if you're working 9 till 5 or if you're in full-time education? Well, when I was working full time, I utilised evenings and holidays. So I actually booked one holiday day and used that whole day to cold call. If you don't have holidays, that's absolutely fine. You can still utilise evenings because there are businesses out there which are open in the evenings. Actually, many businesses out there which are open in the evenings. Again, reverting back to restaurants. Restaurants are open until like 10, 11 o'clock at night. So you can call them then. So there is no excuse to not call these businesses. There's no excuse not to be acquiring clients when you're working full time. I did it. You can utilise evenings, utilise holidays, and Jesus, if worst come to worst, utilise sick pay. You're leaving the job anyway, pull a sickie. So that's how to secure meetings, even if you're working full time or you're in full time education. Now let's move on to secret 2, how to sign clients with 0 sales experience. So those of you that know my story will know that before I started social media marketing, I had a career in corporate sales. So I was selling high-end products to conglomerate construction companies over in the Middle East, so Abu Dhabi and Dubai. And this was hard pressure sales. So when I started social media marketing, I came in with this cocky mindset that, yeah, I'm the king of sales. I can do this. This is so easy. I'm going to breeze this. But social media marketing rewrote everything I thought I knew about sales. It's not pressure sales, and it certainly isn't hard sales. In fact, all it is a conversational problem-solving exercise. And absolutely anybody can do this. This is sales 101. So when I had my first meeting booked, I had all these corporate sales techniques in my mind. I was like, yeah, this business owner does not know what's coming to them. They ain't ready for this. I'm going to sign these up so easy. And I walked into that meeting. This is what I can do for you. This is how I can do it. This is how much money I won. And it just wasn't working. All these hard sales techniques were completely unnecessary. And the owner went to make a coffee halfway in between the meeting, and I sat there and I dwelled on what I was doing wrong. And then I had this realization of what this meeting actually was. It was one business owner sitting in front of another business owner, one of them hoping that I can be the guy to solve the problems they are having within their business. This business owner would not accept a meeting with me unless they had a reason to, unless they needed to make more money per month, unless there were problems within their business that they wanted to solve. So when I got back from making this coffee, I completely changed my tone. I was more relaxed, I was less salesy, and all I had was a conversation with the owner. I had a conversation about their business, where it's going, what's not working, what is working, and they unloaded all of these problems. It was like a weight was lifted off their shoulder. They unloaded all of these problems within their business, and I could then come up with solutions on the spot. And I actually managed to turn the meeting around and sign them up at the end of it. And that was my first ever client. And I was so lucky to be able to turn it around, because you would have thought by the first half of it, if you were fly on the wall, that there was no chance that I was going to get them. And that is sales 101. You really can. Anybody can do this. All you are having is a conversation with someone about their problems. You do this on a daily basis. I bet you moan to your friends, your family about other people or your job or something you're not happy with. We all moan. We all have problems, and we're always looking for solutions for those problems. Well, when you're sitting down with a business owner and you start to talk about the issues that they're having within their business, they're so passionate about those problems that when you start to show them potential solutions or talk to them about solutions, you don't even have to sell. You don't even have to sell your service, because your problem solving skills are doing that for you. And it's really as simple as that. Now, when I got home from this meeting, I was so inspired by how it went and how easy it was to sign the client up, that I put together a structure for me to follow on all of my future meetings. A structure which now has enabled me to get an 80% close rate in all of the meetings that I have had. Now, what is this structure? It's a 4-part structure: discover, build trust, present, and close. So what do we do in the discovery stage? Well, this is where we're finding out about the company's problems, about the business's problems, and we're thinking about how we can overcome them right at the start of the meeting. So what this does is this diffuses the business owner straight away, eliminates all thoughts that we're going to come in and sell to them, and lets them unload, lets them relax and unload all of their problems on us. Then we move on to stage 2, when we're going to start building trust. So this is where we're going to start emotionally selling to the business owner. Now, what do I mean by emotionally selling? Well, we want to give the business owner a visualization of how life would be if we could solve all of those problems for them. So we've just listened to their problems in the stage 1. And now in stage 2, we're going to talk to them about how would this affect your family, for instance? How would this affect your life? How would this affect your time, your freedom? And we're going to build their trust throughout this stage. Then on stage 3, we will present our services. We will talk to them about their social media, about what we can do for them, and about what we can provide overall and how we can solve their problems. And then step 4, we're going to go into the close. We're going to talk about price, and we're going to iron out any other questions they may have so we can get them signed on the dotted line as one of our clients. Now, there are 2 extremely important factors to any meetings. Number 1 is building authority. Number 2 is conveying value. So what do I mean by these 2? Building authority, we want to come across as a figure of authority. We want that business owner to truly believe that we are capable of doing what we are saying we can do. We want them to look up to us and ask us for advice. So when we do come to close, it's not even a question. They know that we are capable of what we are saying we can do. And how do we build that authority? How do we convey that? Well, we convey value. We express value throughout the meeting, and we can do that by teaching the owner throughout. We're going to be giving them little golden nuggets of information from start to finish. So that's how you can master the meeting. Absolutely anybody can do this. You don't need any sales experience whatsoever. It's so conversational. It's a problem-solving exercise, but you need to make sure that you have your meeting strategy nailed down. So let's move on to secret number 3, how to get ridiculous results for clients without ever running an ad before. So it's important to point out, I've already said it, but when I first started, I had absolutely no experience with ads whatsoever. I'd never ran an ad before, so I was a complete beginner. But before you can understand how to get results, you need to understand the reasons behind it. You need to understand your goals. So we want to make these companies more revenue per month. We want to get them more customers or clients every single month. Well, what's the easiest way to do that? Problem solving. We've already gone through all of the company's problems in the meeting stage. So the easiest way to get them new customers is by solving their problems. So we want to put together a list of all of the client's problems, all of the problems that they listed to us, and we want to come up with individual solutions for each of those issues. But it's important to solve one problem at a time so we don't overcomplicate things. So let me just give you an example. That restaurant client that I just referred to, they kept saying to me how Tuesdays were the deadest day of the week. That was one of their main problems. Tuesdays were so quiet. They were doing like 1/10 of the business that they were doing on Friday or Saturday or a Sunday. So it needed solving. That problem needed solving ASAP. And if we solve that problem, that's the easiest way for us to get more revenue for the business. That's the biggest gap for us to fill. So I was thinking, what can we do on a Tuesday? How can we make you busy? And we came up with a 2 for Tuesdays offer. So it was 2 burgers for, I think it was something like £15. And this was what was going to solve those Tuesdays problems. This is the first step we were going to take to get more clients in on Tuesdays. So how can we implement that? How can we take action on this deal? Well, you want to use the most powerful online advertisement platform out there, Facebook ads. Why Facebook? Well, because 80% of the world, 80% of everybody who has an internet connection are on Facebook. That is a huge percentage of the world which are using Facebook. It is the most powerful online ad platform, bar none, with the exception of maybe Google AdWords, but even that isn't as powerful as Facebook ads, and the targeting is nowhere near as direct. Now, why do we want to use paid advertisement? Well, it's the easiest way to reach your audience. And the benefit of Facebook ads is that its platform is so simple and easy to use once you know how to. And quite simply, if you're a business and you're not advertising on Facebook and one of your competitors are, then they're going to outshine you so much that they end up taking your own client base away from you. Now, this is just like when you're back in school. Remember when you were on the school choir? Well, I don't know if you were on the school choir, but I was back in the day, or maybe you just went to see one of your school plays. And everyone was singing, everyone was a bit quiet because no one really wanted to be the loudest person in the room. But there was one girl, like Veronica, or I'm sorry if your name's Veronica, by the way. There's nothing wrong with the name Veronica, but let's just say her name was Veronica. And she would sing at the top of her voice. She would belt out every single song on every single school choir day, every single school play. Like, you knew that Veronica was going to be singing the loudest, and she was getting everyone's attention. You couldn't keep your eyes off that girl. It's like, oh, for God's sake, Veronica's at it again. But because she was singing so loudly, she was getting all of the attention. Well, this is a little bit like Facebook ads, apart from we don't dislike Veronica in the Facebook ad world. In the Facebook ad world, we're like, wow, Veronica's got the voice of an angel. She can sing. We need to get her signed up, give that girl a record deal and an album. And that's how Facebook advertising works. The loudest businesses get the most attention. The loudest businesses get the customers. And if you're not advertising on Facebook, then you are not getting everybody's attention. Most businesses, interestingly, think that posting alone, so daily posting on Facebook, is enough. Well, daily posting on Facebook is pretty much redundant. Now, I know that's a controversial thing to say, but daily posting on Facebook, organic posting, is pretty much redundant. And that's because Facebook changed their algorithms in 2012. So daily posts, organic posts, only reach between 2 and 3% of people that actually like your Facebook page. So if you have 1,000 Facebook likes, only 20 or 30 people are seeing your posts, and then you wonder why you're not getting any engagement, and companies just say, oh, Facebook doesn't work, I've tried it, it doesn't work. Well, no, you haven't advertised, and if you're not advertising, then you are falling into the shadows of other businesses. So you want to make sure you have Facebook ads nailed down, and as I say, once you know how, it is so easy to do. So how can you get started today? When I first started, when I was in your position, I didn't know what way to turn to start learning all of this information, to take everything on board. So I took an online course, and whilst it taught me a lot about client acquisition, it left me with this huge void when it came to results. I knew how to sign up clients, but I didn't know how to get them results. And to me, that was the most important thing. What's the point in signing clients up if you cannot retain them? So I took 2 other courses, and again, both of them skimmed over this results side as if all of these gurus either didn't know what they were talking about, or it was some kind of hidden secret that nobody wanted to unleash. Now, I signed my first 2 clients up without any clue on how to get results. I didn't have a clue. So I spent hundreds and hundreds of pounds testing adverts, different strategies. I went into my overdraft because I was paying 7-figure agency owners to teach me the strategies they were using. And then finally, I came up with strategies that worked, and not just worked. These strategies were getting my clients thousands and thousands of pounds every single month. And my agency now runs itself. I no longer have to search for clients. They come to me, and I can be selective as to who I take on. And it's because of all of those struggles I had when I first started out that I've now released the most comprehensive social media marketing course on the market today, with not a single ounce of fluff, not one secret held back. I literally have included everything I know. Now, I pre-released this course to a very select test group, and they are already signing up clients for thousands of pounds per month. And I want to show you a couple of examples. This is Harry. When Harry took my course, he had never ever hopped on a cold call in his life. He had never made a business call in his life. And the first time he had ever had a cold call using my strategy, he landed 2 meetings with potential clients. And I cannot wait to hear how he gets on with those meetings. I'm sure he's going to absolutely smash it. This is Kent. Now, Kent came to me because he had fell victim to other social media marketing courses, and I wasn't looking to take people in on the test group, but he pulled on my heartstrings because Kent was in the same position I was in when I first started. He had taken a course which left him with this void of not knowing how to get results for clients. So he knew how to sign a client up, and he managed to sign a client up, but he wasn't getting them the results that they needed to get. And he ended up losing that client. Well, within a week of joining my program, within a week of joining the test group, he had signed up a new client, and now he is going to get some ridiculous results for this new client, and I cannot wait to see them. Who else have we got here? So we've got Benini, we've got Kavan. Benini came to me because she is fed up of working full-time. She hates her job, her corporate IT job, absolutely hates it and wants to get out. She said, Jordan, I want to do what you're doing. Please teach me to do what you're doing. So I let her in to this test group, and within a week of joining the group, she was sitting down for dinner only a couple of nights ago. She spoke to a business owner, and she has already signed them up for £1,000 a month. Can you imagine going out to dinner and leaving that meal like, a week after you've had a meeting, £1,000 a month richer because of the meal that you had in that restaurant. Vanini is on top of the world. She needs one more client and then she's going to quit her job, and she's going to get that any day now, and I cannot wait to share that experience with her. When she quits her job, she's going to be on top of the world, and I just know how it's going to affect her life, how it's going to transform her life from the conversations that we've had. And then we have Kayvan. Now Kayvan is from Valencia in Spain, and his main concern when joining this program was whether he could make social media marketing work in his home country in Spain. And he's absolutely smashed it. Within a matter of days, he's signed up his first client. And I actually think this was his first ever meeting as well. So he's absolutely smashed it. Can you imagine how he feels? And these are just a few examples. My strategy will work for anyone. You can be an existing business owner, a stay-at-home mum, or even a university student. And again, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but if you're willing to put in the hard work, if you're willing to take action, then you will be successful from social media marketing. Now, if you're serious about being successful, stick around, because what I'm going to do now is talk you through every module within my course and what you can expect to learn. Module 1, an introduction to social media marketing. So a little bit like what we've gone through today, but much more in depth. We're going to go into what social media marketing is, what services to offer, and how to price them, how to set up a company, so whether to go limited, sole trader, sole proprietor, LLC, whatever country you're in. And then we're going to talk about getting your head in the game. So that's a really, really important lesson there. We're going to be talking about the salesman versus businessman mentality and getting your mind right. Start thinking like a business owner and not thinking like a salesman. Start thinking like someone of sheer value. Module 2, how to build a sales database. We're going to kickstart this with a seriously important lesson, the best niches to target. These are the easiest clients to sign up and the easiest to get a return on investment for. This is going to make your life 10 times easier, and it's going to enable you to scale your business so much quicker than somebody who isn't tapping into these specific niches. Then we're going to look at who the ideal prospect is, so exactly what kind of businesses to look out for. We're going to go through my lead generation techniques and collating data and proper prospecting. So my step-by-step checklist that you want to go through when looking for potential clients. And we're finishing module 2 with my sales database template. You can literally download this straight from the course. It's already laid out for you, saving you hours of time, and all you have to do is fill in the database with your potential clients. Module 3, how to secure meetings. We're going to be going through how to contact business owners, my 3-part cold calling strategy, how to overcome the fear of cold calling, my bulletproof script. Now this really is bulletproof. You're going to get an insane conversion rate on this cold calling script. It is tried and tested hundreds and hundreds of times. And then part 3, overcoming objections. So what to do when an owner gives you objections over the phone, how to bounce back and how to overcome those objections. We're going to go through my inbox busting email strategy, so cold emails and warm emails and how to follow up on business owners, and then my groundbreaking door-to-door techniques. Now we have another 2 resources in this module, my cold calling script, which you can download. This is a printable version which you can use when you are doing your first cold calls with business owners, so you can have a prompt in front of you. You're also going to be able to download my email and audit templates, so you're going to be able to produce professional audits for companies, so you can provide them with some serious value before you have even met them. So what are you going to get so far? You're going to get comprehensive training on how to get started and secure meetings. Now this is worth at least £297 in my opinion. Module 4, how to dominate in meetings. So preparation is key. I'm going to be talking about how you can prepare for your meetings, what you need to do in the run up, in the days coming up to your first meeting. How to take control in the meeting, so how to build authority. My 4-part meeting strategy, so I've already touched on that, my discovery stage, building trust, presenting your services, and closing like a boss. We're going to go into depth into each of these meeting sections. So the discovery stage, exactly what kind of questions you should be asking and what to look out for. Building trust, how to push on pain points, how to emotionally sell, how to get into the owner's head and convince them. Presenting your services, exactly how you can present your services and provide value throughout that presentation, and then closing like a boss. As I say, this has given me an 80% close rate in all of my meetings, and yeah, it's a foolproof meeting strategy. Again, we're going to cover how to overcome objections in meetings. We're going to cover signing your first client when you have no previous results. So if you're going into a meeting and you don't have any existing clients, how can you sign up a client and how can you convince them that you can do what you're saying you can do? And then we're going to go through making it official, all my contracts and legalities, and you're going to be able to download my contract template, which has been checked over by a series of lawyers. It's got all my legal terms in there as well, and you can just fill this in. You can replicate my exact template and just fill it in with your potential client's information. So what you're going to get, you're going to get fully comprehensive training on how to get started and secure meetings, and my most effective meeting strategy, which is worth at least £397. Moving on, module 5, how to get kick-ass results for clients. We're going to go through your responsibilities versus your client's responsibilities, how to gather content for posts and adverts, how to put together a marketing strategy, so a full marketing strategy for your clients, an introduction on Facebook advertisement, Instagram advertisement, how to set up your business on Facebook, so how can you set up Facebook Business Manager, how to install a Facebook Pixel. Now this isn't going to mean an awful lot to you yet, but this Facebook Pixel is a seriously effective marketing tool which you can use to retarget potential customers. We're going to go through how to schedule posts, and then my 4-part training on creating your first ever advert. So understanding different kind of advert types, identifying your audience and how to target, managing ad placements and all ad sets, and then writing great content. This is the most comprehensive Facebook ad training on the market right now. Nobody goes into this much detail. I am not holding back anything. I am covering every single tiny little bit of information that you could need to know when you're first starting out. And finally, we're going to finish this module on organizing your ad manager, how to stay organized and how to keep on top of all of your clients' adverts. Module 6, advanced Facebook marketing. We're going to take this even further, look into published and unpublished page posts, custom audiences and ad manager lookalike audiences, how to test your adverts and how to optimize your adverts for conversions. So what are you going to get? You're going to get training on how to get started and secure meetings, my most effective meeting strategy, and fully comprehensive ad training worth at least £397. But there's more. This is without a doubt the most valuable module on this whole course, my comprehensive marketing strategies. So in this module, I am going to give you step by step the exact strategies I use for each of my clients in whatever industry they are in. So I'm going to be talking about the funnel, full ClickFunnels training. Now, if you don't know what a funnel is, it's a series of online websites which a potential customer has to go through in order to purchase a product or sign up to a service or join a mailing list. We're going to be going through my 2-week trial strategy and then my full ad strategy. So we've got 4 full ad strategies here, starting with an ad strategy which you can use for any industry. Now this is seriously powerful. You're going to get some insane results for your clients using these strategies. So we've got my full ad strategy for any industry, my full ad strategy for restaurants, for gyms, for dentists, including specific offers which you can replicate, specific adverts which you can run. I am literally going to lay this out for you step by step. Like day 1, you do this. Day 2, you do this. Week 1, week 2, week 3. These are full 2-month strategies which you can replicate, the exact strategies that I am using for my clients. This is without a doubt the most valuable part of this whole course. And these are the hidden secrets that every other course out there leaves out. Now, just to prove that I'm not blowing smoke, I want to show you a few examples of the results I've been getting for my clients using these exact strategies. Now, I showed you this at the start of the video. This is Jane. Jane is one of my restaurant clients. Here she is messaging me to let me know how happy she is. She's sending me over their monthly report, which showing me that they got 1,350 first-time guests in 1 month. And you can see there that this is not just a fluke. In February, they got 1,228 first-time guests. So that's a 10% improvement in 1 month. These are ridiculous results. And I am literally using the exact strategy which you can replicate in this module. We then have Nathan. Nathan is one of my gym clients, okay? He owns a great gym in my local area. He's messaging me here to let me know he has 68 sign-ups to this offer, okay? So we produced an offer for his gym and he has now got 68 leads, and this is in less than 24 hours. This advert has a £10 a day advert spend. You can see here it's spent £9.88. I'm getting 11 pence per link click. It's had 86 link clicks and 68 people have redeemed the offer on that advert. Like, that's just ridiculous. That's an 80% conversion rate on link clicks. Again, using the exact strategy in this module, my gym strategy. Now, what are you going to get? Just to go over it again, just in case you don't realize how much value you're getting from this course, we're going through how to get started and secure meetings, my most effective meeting strategy, fully comprehensive ad training, and my complete marketing strategies. But that is not it. There is still more to this course. We have module 8 and we have module 9. In module 8, I talk you through how to scale your business to 6 figures within 3 months. Okay, this is what I did. This is how I scaled my business to 6 figures within 3 months. So I give you specific targets which you need to meet in order to scale your business within that time frame. Again, this is not no get rich quick scheme. I'm giving you specific targets which you need to reach, daily and weekly targets, in order to reach 6 figures within that period. I'm going to talk to you about how you can free up time, so how you can outsource, okay? So I'm going to teach you how you can outsource 90% of your business operations for less than £100, okay? So you can free up time to do whatever you want, with whoever you want, whenever you want. I'm going to give you my target planner, so you're going to have my weekly target planner, which you're going to be able to fill out. If you want, I can hold you accountable to that. You can send it over to me and I will hold you accountable to those targets. We're going to go through module 9, which is all of my bonus lessons. So here I will add to these bonus lessons all the time. Whenever my students have requests, I add them into the bonus lessons. So for instance, I will teach you how to get free Facebook page likes, how to create professional graphics for your clients, how to sign clients whilst working full time, like this is in-depth training this time, how to manage your agency whilst traveling if you're on holiday or if you want to go to Thailand for a year, how you can manage your agency whilst you're abroad, and avoiding complacency and staying motivated. And then finally, I have a course summary there. So finally, what are you going to get? You're going to get full training on how to get started and secure meetings, my most effective meeting strategy, fully comprehensive ad training, complete marketing strategies, and you're going to get a scalable business plan and all of my bonus lessons. Now this is worth, I could easily sell this for £1,985, but I'm not going to do that today, but I could. That's how much it's worth. I'm not going to do that today, but let me just ask you this. If all this course did was enable you to sign clients that pay between £1,000 and £10,000 a month, would it still be worth it? If all this course did was teach you exact ad strategies that produce insane ROIs, and you know the ROIs they can get, you've seen them, would it still be worth it? If all this course did was show you how to outsource your business so you can generate passive income, money whilst you sleep, would it still be worth it? But wait, that's not it. That's not all I'm giving you guys. With this course, you're going to get lifetime access to all 60 lessons. Okay, so that's already worth. We've established that. I could sell this easily for £2,000. But you're also going to get instant access to my private Facebook mastermind group. Now this is my group. This is where all of my students hang out. We all share ideas, we grow together, we share when we get new clients, we show what worked, what hasn't worked, we share new ad strategies. My students can all communicate to me through this mastermind group. Like, it's so much value in that. Like, everybody's learning every single day. We are all growing together. It's a wonderful, wonderful community of like-minded business people who are hungry for success. But there's more. You're going to get personal mentorship from me. Now this is priceless. This is absolutely priceless. Like $2,500, that is understating how much this is worth. You are going to get personal 24/7 access to me. You can message me anytime you like on Facebook, on Instagram, on text message, on the group. you can message me and you will get my full mentorship and advice. I will not hold back a single piece of information for you. Now, tallying all this up, I could easily sell this for $5,000 and you would still get a return on investment, but I can't even put a price on my time. 24/7 personal business mentorship from myself, that's priceless. But I'm not going to charge you $5,000 today. You're going to be able to get in today at $497. So you're going to be able to get everything that we've just gone over. That is lifetime access to 60 lessons, instant access to my private mastermind group, personal mentorship. There's 24/7 access to me. Like, that's bonkers for $497. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to keep it at this price because it's worth so much more. So get in today at $497. This is the cheapest this course will ever be, and it'll be the best investment you have ever made. To purchase, all you need to do is click the link in the description, sign up, and you'll have instant access. Now, at this point in time, you have two options. Number one, do nothing, don't take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free, by the way, and be stuck in your current situation in the same position that you are in right now. Or number two, pucker up to this very small investment, small compared to this sheer amount of value you're going to be getting in return, and take action, grab your life by the balls, and live the life that you have always dreamed of. And that's it for me, guys. This is a longer video than I usually do, so if you've stuck around till the end, then I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed already, smash that subscribe button for me. It'll really help out the growth of my channel. And again, I remind you to enter the competition. I'm giving away 1 out of 100 people the chance to win a 3-month mentorship package from me. All you have to do is like this video and comment below your short and long-term future goals. If you have any questions whatsoever, then do not hesitate for a second to send me a message, and hopefully I will see you in the course group taking action on your life and living the life of your dreams. Cheers, guys.